أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everybody to today's class. Jazakumullah to all of you for arriving on time, and I hope you're all ready and you have done your wudu, you have your heads covered appropriately, make sure your videos are off and you are ready to start the lesson today. Okay, we will start with our first prayer. Okay, so if we can please have a student to help us with today's dua.
AA1158 is on the mic.
AA1158. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah, excellent. So would you like to start the prayer by yourself, or would you like to follow me?
By yourself.
Excellent, off you go.
Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'an.
Beautiful, well done, excellent. Once with me, please. And everybody else, please make sure at home you are following as well. Allahumma inni
Allahumma inni
as'aluka
ilman
nafi'a.
nafi'a.
Beautiful, well done. And here?
Oh Allah, I ask you for
Beneficial
knowledge.
Excellent, well done. Jazakumullah A1158. That was very well done. Good. Okay, so I want you to bring your attention again to something which you were told about yesterday. Let me just close this for you. And here we go. So yesterday you were informed. Oh dear. There's a student that was unmuted by accident. Okay, yesterday you were all informed that our concluding session, that means our final session of this course, is next Friday, Friday the 30th of March from 7 till 8 p.m. in the evening. That's not this Friday, it's next week on Friday. Okay, so if you would like to be considered for the Nazm at the concluding session, we would like you to send a recording of Fazail-e-Quran Majid, 4 to 5 share. That's Virtue of Quran Majid, 4 to 5 couplets. And please send your recordings via the nqc.org.uk/Tilawat submissions, okay, or nqc.org.uk. Okay, so that's the email address that you use when you need to contact the department, the Nqc department in some way. Send your recordings there, please, so that you can also contact us for Tilawat submissions as well. And we would like you to do that by this Friday. That's Friday the 23rd of March at 9 p.m. So please make a note of that. If you've got a parent there, they can make a note of that, and then they can direct you in the right path in order to practice, and then you can send in your submissions as well. Okay, so Jazakumullah for listening to that. We are going to continue today with our miscellaneous rules. That's our extra rules, which we've been covering on a daily basis. Extra small rules that you need to know in order to recite the Quran correctly. But they're very, very small, very quick, and inshallah you'll pick them up quite easily. Okay, so if we can have a student ready, I'm just going to read through and then we'll go straight on to choosing a student to recite with us. Please, everybody, remember the etiquettes of this class. You are not supposed to write any messages next to your name. Okay, and please keep your hands down. We are trying to call students appropriately. So I would like for all students, please, to kindly make sure that their ID is correct and they do not have anything extra written next to their name. Otherwise, they may be taken into the waiting room. Okay, thank you. Right, so miniature meme. Sometimes a small meme is written after a noon sakin or a tanween in the text. So, for example, this is a noon sakin here. Okay, and as you can see, next to the noon sakin, there is a tiny little meme, a miniature meme. Okay, and this is a tanween here, and this is a tanween here as well. Okay, and again, there is a tiny little meme, a miniature meme, right? It is called meme makluba, and it will be pronounced instead of noon sakin and tanween. Okay, so it's a miniature meme which will be pronounced instead of a noon, for example, with this noon sakin here, or when you pronounce this normally, the fa with this tanween here, it will be fin, but instead of making the noon sound, you will make it thim. Okay, so you will see this meme and you will know when you see it that you are not to make the noon sound that you would normally make, but you have to change that to a meme sound. Okay, so if we can have our first student.
A1146 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum, A1146.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, how are you?
Fine.
Excellent, good. So I'm going to go through this first example with you, okay? And then you're going to do it by yourself afterwards. Okay, so if you follow me, okay? Mustakhfim بالليل. Good effort, well done, a very good effort. Now, what I want you to notice here is when you join to the meme, think about the front part of your lips. That's the dry part of your lip. So you have here, fim, and you should say it with the dry part, the front part of your lips. Can you say fim?
Fim.
Good. Fim.
Fim.
Excellent, good. Now, when you say this ba here, when you say this ba, you have to use the wet part, which is slightly on the inside of your lips. B. B.
Huh?
Can you say that? B.
B.
Good. But you have to use the wet part on the inside of your lips. So, bil.
B.
Good. Fim.
Bim.
Fim.
Fim.
Bil.
Bim.
Bil.
B.
Okay? So this is something for everybody now. When you are joining to a meme, when you're joining an illustration to a meme, you have to use the front part of your lips, which is the dry part. It sounds a bit strange when we say the front part of your lips, but when you're joining, you use the front part of your lips in order to make the m sound. Fim.
Fim.
And you push your lips together slightly. Fim.
Fim.
Good, well done. Fim.
Fim.
Good, and I hope everybody's practicing this at home as well. You're using the front part, the dry part, and you're pushing your lips together slightly. Fim.
Fim.
Good, well done. Now, when you're saying the letter ba, you use the inside part of your lips, which is slightly wet. If you were to touch the inside part of your lips very slightly, it's the wet part. Okay, and that's what you use to make the ba sound. Billayli.
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 Good, well done. So we're going to do this once more. Mustakhfim billayli.
Mustakhfin billayli.
Mustakhfim billayli.
Mustakhfin billayli.
Good effort, well done. Let's try the next one now. Okay, what you need to do is you need to make sure that each sound is clear. Okay, so wasari.
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 Bum.
Hum.
Bum. بالنهار
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 Good. وسارب
وصارب
بالنهار.
بالنهار
Let's do it all together now, okay? وسارب بالنهار.
وصارب بالنهار.
Right, good. Now you just need to keep practicing these, okay? You need to practice at home, you need to practice with your parents. Just do a section at a time like we did today, break it down and make sure each sound is very, very clear. And then move on to the next section and then you can put the whole thing together. Okay? We're going to do one more here. Okay?
Daniel.
Do you want to try this one by yourself because it's a smaller one?
No.
Okay, let's follow me then. Bim,
In
mim,
min
baini.
baini min baini.
Okay, there's no noon sound here. All right? We need to completely cancel out this noon. We're not going to say the noon at all. We are going to join this meme directly to this miniature meme. So we're joining this meme here up to this meme here. And you're going to ignore the noon completely. You're going to pretend it's not there. Okay? So can you join that for me?
Me
Mim,
min
mim,
mim maini
mim baini,
min maini
mim baini.
min maini.
Okay, so you just need to keep practicing by yourself, practice with your parents, make sure you understand all the different letters, all the different sounds, all the different joining. The more you practice, the easier this is going to become for you. Okay? So, Jazakumullah A1146.
No, A1146.
A1146, yes.
No, A1146. A112321.
Sorry? What's your code?
You just wrong something. You did A1146.
A1146. Is that not your code?
That is my codes.
Okay, that's fine. A1146. Jazakumullah.
It's also me. It's also me. No. Circular.
Jazakumullah.
It's also me, Danya. A1138.
Okay. Discipline in charge. Who is our next? Are we having A1138 now?
I don't know. How about A1138? How about A1138?
Okay, I think A1138 wasn't on the list in the beginning and has just appeared there. So is it okay, discipline in charge, to have A1138 next?
You know what's in the list?
Yes.
Assalamualaikum.
Yes. Wa alaikum assalam, A1138.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, can you start from here, please?
Ambai.
Good. Once more.
Ambai.
Good. Ambai.
Ambai.
Good. And make sure you're using the wet part of your lips. Your meme is really good. It means you're using the dry part of your lips. Make sure you're using the inside, the wet part of your lips for the ba sound. Okay? Well done. Next one.
Sumbulatin.
Once more.
Sumbulatin.
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 Good. Well done. And next one.
Tambutu.
Good. And a little bit more flow and hold it on the meme for a second, okay? Tambutu.
Tambutu.
Very good. Well done. Jazakumullah A1138. Thank you for your help.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is dot supposed to be dot or sod?
Dod.
Dot or sod?
Dod.
Pardon?
Dod.
Okay.
Dod and sod is the one
No, I
without.
mean zod, zod.
Right, okay. Dod.
Dot
Okay.
and zod.
Sod and dod. Okay?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Next student, please.
N1232 now has the mic.
Assalamualaikum. Walaikum assalam. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Did you understand everything okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So you need to ignore the noon and you need to join this letter to the meme here. Okay, off you go.
Min bu you di come.
Kum. This is a typo. I'm very sorry. Could everyone please correct this in the book as well? This should have a dhamma. This kaf should have a dhamma on top. Kum. Okay.
Kum.
Mim.
Min.
Good. Once more. Mim.
Min buyutikum.
Very nice. Well done. Once more. Mim buyutikum.
Min buyutikum.
Well done. Once more by yourself.
Min buyutikum.
Mim buyutikum.
Min buyutikum.
Good. Good effort. Well done. Make sure you're using your dry part of your lips, the front part of your lips when you make the meme sound. So mim, and you push your lips together, and then you use the inside part of your lips to make the boo sound. Okay? Mim buyutikum.
Min buyutikum.
Very nice. Next one.
Min ba'i di.
Good effort. Well done. Mim ba'di.
Min ba'di.
Ba. Because you're joining it to this ayn. Again, very difficult sound to make. Something that we have to practice. Ba'di.
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 Okay, you just need to practice that. Make it a little bit more flow. Once more, please.
Min ba'di.
Min ba'di.
Min ba'di.
Next one.
Look at screen.
Good. Have a go. You did really well on the other two, so have a go. Okay, so the meme will now have the skoon on top instead of the noon. So just join this alif to this meme here. Excellent, good. Now the rest of the word.
Bataka. Bata.
Okay, this is ta with a fatha, which you have to join with a ta with a skoon. Ta sakin. How will you do that?
Tata.
Tat.
Tat.
Tat. Well done. Batat.
Batat.
Good. Once more.
Batat.
Very nice. Jazakumullah. N1232. Very nice. Alhamdulillah. Okay, excellent. Right, so we're going to go through this exercise once more. Okay, so I want everybody to notice one thing. I don't know if any of you have noticed this. So let's have our next student on the line and I'll ask them if they've noticed something about when we have a meme makluba.
Batat. मैंने कहा था नहीं.
N1240 is on the mic now.
N1240. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, do you notice anything about the letter which comes after the meme makluba in every single example?
There's an alif mada.
What's the letter that's immediately after mim makluba?
A ba.
A ba, excellent. So every time that you have a mim, which you have to join, so it becomes like a mim sakin, yes?
Yeah.
You have a ba that comes afterwards, okay? So, and you have to have a mim here and not a noon. So if there was a noon here, this ba wouldn't, in Arabic grammar, this ba wouldn't be right. You wouldn't be able to say it properly. So that's why it's always turned into a mim here. Okay, so you have, after the mim, you always have a ba if you have a mim sakin or a mim makluba. Okay, so if you look in every single example, there is always a ba that's the next letter. That's why I said it's very important when you're making your mim sound to use the front part, the dry part of your lips. And when you're making your ba sound, to use the inside part of your lips, the wet part, so that you can actually hear the difference between the two letters quite nicely. Okay, so that's just a little bit of knowledge for all of you. Okay, are you okay to carry on? You're understanding the lesson, okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Off you go then. Let's start here.
مستخفم بالليل.
Good. Well done. Once more. Try again.
مستخفم بالليل.
Good. What sound do we need to make here? Is it
Me.
fum or is it fim?
Fim.
Fim. Well done. Excellent. So try once more because it sounds a little bit like you're saying fum. So let's try that once more.
مستخفم بالليل.
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 Good. Remember, this is a lam mushaddad here, which means we need to harden that sound. So when we are joining, we are not going to just say bil. We have to make it a bit harder. بالليل.
بالليل.
Good. Well done. مستخفم بالليل.
مستخفم بالليل.
Good. Well done. Next one.
وصاري بوم
Good. Well done.
بالنهار.
Good. Well done. Let's try this section once more. Good effort. Let's try it from here.
بالنهار.
Okay. How many seconds do we need to do a simple fatha for?
1 second.
Excellent. Good. So remember, when we're joining to a noon with a shadda on top, noon mushaddad, it becomes noon guna. So bin, we have to hold that for 2 seconds. But when we do the na, it's just 1 second. Bin nahari.
Bin nahari.
Good. Well done. Now, can we try it all together? I really like the way you're breaking things down so that you're understanding each section at a time. That's really good. So once more.
وصارب
بالنهار.
بالنهار.
Good. Once with me. وسارب بالنهار.
وصارب بالنهار.
Okay. Again, you need to make sure that this is your alif mother. That's the letter which we need to elongate for 2 seconds. Everything else stays short here. This letter and this letter, both. This is your alif mother here and alif mother here. So we need to elongate those for 2 seconds. The rest of them will stay short. Okay? So, وَسَارِبٌ بِالنَّهَارِ.
وصارب بالنهار.
Good, much better, much better. Keep practicing this. We're getting longer in our words, so it's harder when we have to make a whole connection of 2 words, okay, or sometimes longer. So just keep practicing, keep breaking it down, because your flow and your fluency will become much better if you keep doing that. Look at each rule individually. So make sure you look at each letter, what comes after it, what comes before it, and that will help you to recognize whether or not you need to elongate your letters. Okay, one more example here.
Mimbaini.
Good, once more.
Mimbaini.
Much better, well done. Mimbaini.
Mimbaini.
Very nice, well done. Jazakallah N1240. Thank you so much for your help. Allah Hafiz. Okay, can we have our next student, please?
Sorry, she's just disappeared. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Is it N1250?
She's just disappeared.
She's on my screen, N1250.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well as well. Thank you so much for asking. Are you okay with today's lesson? Do you understand what you have to do?
Yeah.
Excellent. So do you want to have a go from here?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Bai.
Beautiful. Very nice elongation there as well. That was really good. Once more.
Bai.
Beautiful. Well done. Next one.
Sumbulatin.
Very nice. Very nice flow. Very nice fluency. Very nice breath. Once more.
Sumbulatin.
Beautiful. Well done. And last one.
Tambutu.
Very nice. I love the way each of your letters is exactly the length that it needs to be. Your 1 second letters are perfect, your 2 second letters are perfect, and there was a really nice elongation here you did with your extra long elongation. That was really good. Jazakumullah, thank you so much. That was a beautiful recitation. Keep practicing, and inshallah, all of your words will be beautiful like that. Allah Hafiz. Allah Hafiz. Excellent. If we could have our next student, please.
Mashallah, Mishi. Well done.
Assalamu alaikum. Could we have our next student, please? Okay, just a second. I think our discipline in charge has had a slight technical issue. Let me just choose the next student. Okay, can we have N1251, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah. Good to hear. Are you understanding the lesson okay?
No.
I can't hear you very clearly. Could you come a little bit closer to the mic?
Okay.
That's
Is it
better.
better?
Yes, much better. Are you understanding the lesson okay without the meme maqluba?
No.
A little bit?
No.
Not really? Okay. So all you need to do is, if you see this little meme sign here, you need to ignore the noon and you need to just pronounce the meme. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? So can you just do these two letters for me, please?
Me.
And you have to join this meme to this meme here.
Me.
Mim,
Mim.
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 Once more. Mim.
Mim.
Good. Make sure your lips are closed when you're making the joining sound. Mim, and close your lips.
Mim.
Good, well done. Buyutikum.
Biyutikum.
Buyutikum.
Biyutikum.
Right, this ba here has a dhamma on top. So what sound will that make? Bu, well done. So, buyutikum.
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 Okay, let's do it all together. Mim buyutikum.
Mim. Buyutikum.
Okay, let's do the next one. How are we going to join this now?
Mim.
Good, well done. What letter is this? D. D.
D.
Min ba'di.
Min. D.
Min ba'di.
Min. Abdi.
It's not ab, it's ba. It's joining the ba with the fatha to the ain. Ba'di.
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 Min ba'di.
Min ba'di.
Okay, and the last one?
Ab. Ba.
Tat.
Ba.
Tat. Batat.
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 Okay, so you just need to keep on practicing. Okay, you need to keep on practicing so that you can recognize all the different letters and you can join all the sounds together, because the only way it's really going to help you is if you keep practicing. You should practice every single day with somebody. Try to practice with an adult so that it makes it easier for you, and keep on doing that. Keep on checking your flow, because the more you practice and the more you break things down, the easier this will become for you. Okay, so Jazakallah for your help. N1251. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so good. So I hope everybody is understanding that when you see this small miniature meme in the text of the Quran, you have to, and it's on top of a noon with a sukoon on top, or there's a tanveen sign, but you don't pronounce the noon, you don't join to the noon, you don't join to the noon sakin, you don't make it the noon with the tanveen sound here. You have to ignore that noon and make a meme sound instead. You have to join to the meme instead. And that is called a meme maqluba. Okay? Good, well done. Excellent effort, everybody. Just keep practicing that. It's a new rule. At the moment it's highlighted, it's in red, you can see it clearly, but when it comes to the Quran, then you will see it. You need to know that at that point you need to ignore the noon sound completely and join to the meme. Okay? Excellent, good. Right, so we are now going to move on to our Quran recitation, which, from my understanding, you reached here yesterday. So we're going to start from here again today. So if our co-teacher could choose a new student, please.
Assalamu alaikum. A1152 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, A1152. How are you?
I'm alhamdulillah fine. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. It's from here. Okay. So, are you going to start? You okay to carry on by yourself and have a go?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure you do du'as before you start. Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وإذ قال ربك للملائكة إني جاعل في الأرض خليفة.
Okay, let's stop there now. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go again, and I'm going to stop you as we're going along, and I'll help you to improve your recitation even more than you just have done. Okay, so start again from here.
وَإِذْ قَالَ
Okay, stop there. Stop there. Okay, what is? Fine. What is? Remember, this is a dhal. Okay, so we need to make a the sound, right? What is? And what letter is this? Can you tell me?
Qaf.
Okay, is it kaf or is it qaf?
Qaf.
Good, well done. It's a qaf. So when you say this qala, your mouth needs to be round. Okay, so once more.
Qala.
Beautiful, well done. You elongated it because there's alif madda there, which was great. But you need to make sure your mouth is round whenever you're saying this. So we don't want it to sound like this kaf. We don't want it to sound like kala. We want it to sound like qala. Can you hear the difference?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Okay, once more from here.
وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْ.
Okay, stop there a second. How long are we going to say this kaf for?
1 second.
Excellent. So say it once more.
Rabbuka.
Beautiful. Well done. Make sure, because what often happens is, mashallah, your melody is beautiful, really, really nice. But what happens is when we are reciting with a melody, sometimes our letters become longer than they are supposed to become. And we need to try and think this needs to stay to 1 second. Rabbuka. Okay, even if we're reciting with a melody, we need to keep those short letters very short. Okay, excellent. Once more from here.
Rabbuka lil malaikati inni.
Okay, when we're joining to noon with a mushaddad, remember it's a noon gunna. Inni. Good, well done, beautiful. Because we have to elongate that sound a little more, make a noon gunna sound from our nose. Inni. Beautiful, well done. From here.
Ja'ilun fil arzi khalifa.
Well done. The first time you said that, you said khalifat. But if you look here, this is a ta'a al-marbuta, which means that when you are making a waqf, when you are stopping, then you need to make a ha sound, and you need to join it to a ha sound. Okay? So we said, Ja'ilun fil ardi khalifah. From here?
Ja'ilun fil arzi khalifah.
Kha. Round mouth. Khalifah.
Khalifah.
Beautiful. Well done. Jazakumullah. Your melody is really, really good. Very nice. Very clear. You just need to make sure that you keep your letters to the appropriate length. So if you're supposed to keep them to 1 second, make sure they stay at 1 second. If you need to make them 2 seconds, make sure you elongate them, make them longer for 2 seconds. And that will beautify your recitation even further. Okay, so just keep practicing. It's lovely having a melody and it's good to have a melody, but make sure you're following all the proper rules as well. Okay? Jazakumullah A1152. It was beautiful to hear your recitation.
Jazakallah. Can I also
Allah
do the
Hafiz.
ending dua?
We'll see what our discipline in charge decides. Okay? Jazakumullah. Okay. Next student, please.
Mama, you know I really want to. So, yeah. Oh,
Can we have our next student, please? Discipline in charge.
Sorry, 1 second. Nasirat N1255. That's N1255.
Assalamu alaikum, N1255. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Fine, how are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Did you understand what we were covering in our lesson today, okay? The Mim Makluba?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So are you okay to start with your tilawat from here?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Make sure you say Fawuz.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قالوا أيجعل فيها من
Good. Okay, try.
يفسد فيها ويسفك الدماء.
Good effort. Well done. Excellent effort. Let's do it once more and we'll break it down and we'll improve it further. Okay? So remember what I just said to our last tifl that we had, that this is a qaf. So when we say a qaf, we need to make sure our mouth is round and we have a thick sound coming from our mouth. So start once more from here. Again, make sure you see what letter is next. Look at all your signs and your strokes to make sure you know where you need to elongate. Elongate means make longer. Okay, so start once more.
قالوا
Good.
أتجعل فيها من
Okay, let's stop there for a second. Which letter is this?
جيم
Jim. Good. And then how are you doing this?
أتجعل
Okay, you're joining correctly, but what sign is on the ta? It's a fatha. So what sound are you going to make in order to join to the jim?
تج
Excellent, good. Taj.
أتج
Good. And remember when we looked a few weeks ago at qalqala letters, jim is one of our qalqala letters, so we will make a slight jerking sound when we join to jim. Taj.
أتج
Taj'alu.
أتجعل فيها من
Fiha. Good. Now, if we were doing a waqf here, a stop, it would be man. Okay? Not min, because there's a fatha on top of the mim. But what we need to do is we need to look all the way down here and see that we have a ya with a shadda on top. Okay? And if we have a ya with a shadda on top and the letter before is a noon with a skoon on top, do you remember what kind of sound we need to make here?
No.
I think 2 weeks ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, we did idgham. Do you remember when we did idgham?
Yes.
Idgham naqis? Yes, good, excellent, well done. See, as soon as I said it, you remembered. So we need to merge this noon with this ya here. So it would be mayyuf.
Mayuf.
Good. And we'll make a slight nasal sound here because of this ya that we need to join, ya mushaddad. Mayuf.
Mayuf.
Good. And remember the nasal sound always lasts for how many seconds?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Good. Well done. Whenever we're making a nasal sound, it lasts for about 2 seconds. So, mayufsidu.
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 Fiha.
Fiha.
Good. Let's do that all together. Mayufsidu fiha.
Mayufsidu fiha.
Good. Well done. Carry on.
Vayasfiku Kuddima.
Good. Once more, and think about how long you need to do this meme for.
Kuddima.
Good. Start from this vowel here. Make sure you do this meme for about 4 seconds. Let's try. Even if you get to 3, that's good, because you do need to take a deep breath in order to do this. So start from this vowel.
Vayasfiku Kuddima.
Beautiful. And I like the fact that you remembered that you needed to put a spoon on this hamza, make a slight, very jerking sound when you ended that meme there. That was really good, mashallah. وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء.
Vayasfiku Kuddima.
Good, well done. And remember, this is yas, not yus. This is a fatha, so it will say yas here. وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء.
Vayasfiku Kuddima.
Good, well done, excellent. And you said that all in one breath. That was really good. You didn't make a pause there. So just keep practicing. Make sure you go over all your rules. Make sure you try to remember the names of those rules and all the different ways that you have to join. For example, this noon here with the spoon on top, and then you had a ya with a shadda on top. Okay, so you need to merge that sound there. Idgham naqis. So go back over your rules. Learn them again. That was a really good effort, but just keep practicing all the different rules whenever you're doing your recitation. Okay?
Okay.
Jazakallah. Thank you so much. And 1255. Allah Hafiz. If we can have our next student, please.
A1137 now has the mic.
Assalamu alaikum, A1137. How are you?
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Did you understand the meme makluba part of the lesson okay?
Yeah.
Excellent, good. So if you can start from here, please.
Warna nu sabihu bihamdika wa nukadisulaka.
Good. Okay, stop there. Good effort. I want you to think this time very, very carefully about how long you need to say each letter for. Okay, do you need to say it for a longer period of time, or do you need to keep it just to 1 second? Okay, so let's start again from here, and make sure you do tawuz, please, before you start. Nah. Nahnu. Good. You need to hear this ha sound. Okay? Wa nahnu.
Nahnu
Wa nahnu.
bihu
Nusabbihu.
sabbihu.
Good. Remember, this is a ba with a shadda on top, so we have to harden that sound. Ba mushaddad. Nusabbihu.
Nusabbihu.
Carry on.
Bihamdika.
Good. Bihamdika. And make sure you don't make the calf longer there. Bihamdika.
Bihamdika.
Good. Well done. Carry on.
Wanuqaddisulaka.
Okay, now if we're stopping here and making a waqf, a pause, how will we pronounce these last two letters?
Laka.
What will we do? Luck. Excellent, good. You figured it out by yourself. Well done. So that would be وَنُقَدِّسُ لَنَكَ. Sorry. وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ.
Vanukadisulak.
Okay, we don't want to elongate this vowel here. So wa would stay 1 second.
Vanukadisulak.
Right, good, but you need to really practice on keeping your letters to 1 second, okay? وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ.
Vanukadisulak.
Good, well done. So keep practicing, keep making sure that you focus on how long you need to say each letter for. Okay, because again, when we're saying lots and lots of letters together, it can get confusing. And when you're coming out with a beautiful tune, like you were trying to do, nice melody, sometimes we elongate letters longer than we need to. Okay, so keep focusing and practicing now. Okay, Jazakumullah. Can we have another student, please? Allah Hafiz.
N1258 now has the mic.
N1258. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Good, alhamdulillah. Did you understand the lesson note okay?
Yes.
Excellent. Can you start from here, please? Make sure you say tawuz before you start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
A'udhu billahi.
A'udzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Excellent. Good.
Qala inni
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. There was some interruption. Could you start again for me, please?
inni an a'lamu ma la ta'lamun.
Beautiful. Well done. That was very, very nice. Excellent. Once more with me. Qala inni
Qala inni
a'lamu ma la
a'lamu ma la
ta'lamun.
ta'lamun.
Let's try it once more. قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون.
Qala inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun.
Beautiful, well done. You were trying to elongate there really nicely. You had a very nice melody. You were trying to make sure that your voice stayed the same length for each of our 1 second sounds. So that was really good. Keep practicing. Make sure you notice that when we have this long elongation, that we elongate for 3 seconds. Okay? So that was really good. Jazakumullah N1258. Very good. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah.
Okay, so before we end today's class, let me quickly give you another announcement about tomorrow's class. Again, you've heard this previously from the rest of the teachers this week. We have a consultation meeting tomorrow evening, Thursday the 22nd of March, from 6:30 to 7. We would like feedback on Tashilul-Quran course 3, and we'd like all parents please to think about the following: the duration of the lessons, the pace of the lessons, the content, the communication, any ideas that you might have for the future courses, the availability of the resources that we provide for you, the recordings, the method of reporting or requesting an absence. Did the course keep our students interested, and could something else have been incorporated to make learning more fun? Anything else you would like to bring to our attention, please do so during the meeting tomorrow. So that's for parents, please, mother-teacher consultation tomorrow. We are always trying to better ourselves. We're trying to have a good course for all of you and your parents to learn the basics of Quranic recitation. So please, any ideas that any of your parents have, you can discuss with your parents as well. Please bring them to our attention tomorrow. Jazakumullah. We have homework, please, for tonight. which is to practice, which we have covered today, Mim Makluba, Miniature Meme, exercise 22.8, page 67, and the verse which we covered today in the Quran. It was a long verse which we split up into 4 sections, so we had more students on the mic so that we could hear more students. Okay, if we can now go to our final student for our short the ending prayer.
Yep, that's A1152.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you? Okay.
I'm fine. How are you?
Would you like? I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Would you like to recite by yourself?
Yes.
Okay, off you go.
Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'anil azim.
Beautiful, very nice. And the translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran.
Excellent. And the second verse?
Wajallahu limaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah.
And the translation?
And make it for me, the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Excellent. Jazakumullah. Thank you, everybody, for all of your help today, for attending the class so nicely, for listening so nicely and participating so well. Everybody, please keep practicing. Remember, you're getting lots and lots of blessings every time you read the Quran, even when you're having difficulties. Okay, so please keep on practicing. If any of you have any questions, please write them an email to our info address. If everybody remembers, info@nqc.org.uk. If you have any questions, please put your questions in writing there. Jazakumullah and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.